Certainly physically, you know, we're bigger than we are. We're more mature than we are. We've got some holes to fill. There's no doubt about it, and some great opportunities for some younger guys to step into place. Also, the message has been sent that there's no job that's secured out there. You know, all these jobs are open, all the positions are open. So as coaches, we want to make sure we evaluate everybody, and that's going to have a competitive edge to it. And we need to stay sharp as we take steps forward with our program. So I don't think we've finished the practice with anybody seriously injured. Javari Jackson is back, got a little bit tight, but outside of that, I think we're okay.
Craig, anything stand out to you from this first day? I know you're not in pads yet or anything,
Right.
but did anything stand out?
Well, some things did. I thought particularly Johanna has got probably more quickness than what he had last year, which is encouraging. You know, I thought the offensive line had great presence. You know, there was some good blocks at the point of attack. Certainly the effort was good. We have to pull them back a little bit. You know, still, I thought some running backs popped off with some nice runs. And I think we've got some good young athleticism at corner.
Coach, with some guys switching over to fullback from defense, I know Jalen did that the year before. Is there something that translates kind of well about that defensive mindset to blocking as a fullback?
You know, a lot of times what you do on the other side of the ball on defense when you're trying to fill holes kind of naturally translates into that spot. And so we're going to continue. We think we need to develop more of a 21 package that's a fullback in the game, and so we're constantly looking at a lot of other guys. Jamari Moore's another guy that we're going to be taking a hard look at as well.
Having that open competition at quarterback between Nick and Tyler, are you hoping to see something from Nick that you haven't seen?
Well, Nick's done a good job, and what we're going to do is we feel like it's important to have the other quarterbacks be looked at as well. And so while Nick's played some, it's certainly not a body of work that has warranted saying, okay, you're the ordained starter. And so that's where we're going to take a hard look at all the guys that are out there.
You looked at your tight ends, and you got three seniors coming back that have played, and then you got guys behind two freshmen who have not. It's kind of an interesting dynamic there. And what are you hoping to see from your three tight ends this year, and even maybe some young guys that are emerging?
Right, a great question. First of all, the three guys that have played a lot, they're going to need to have great years. Typically, really good football teams have the seniors that are last year play their best year of football, and so that's going to be important from those guys. But I think from the younger guys is maybe a bigger, stronger presence. Not only, that's not a knock on those other three guys, but you know, Nate's a big, strong guy, and so we're going to need to have him and the other guys really step to the forefront and add some presence there. But as you know, when we first got here, we had no tight ends. Well, maybe one, I don't know. And we've kind of integrated those guys through the years, and we're certainly going to use those, the tight ends and the fullbacks.
Coach, for some of the changes in coaching staff this year with Gordy and Coach Bath, just how do you see kind of those affecting the change?
Well, you know, Gordy's had it. Gordy worked with our tailbacks before, so it's not a position that he has not coached. Coach Bath has worked with tight ends before. We felt like it was important to add it, you know, with a fifth coach to have a balanced staff, 5 on offense, 5 on defense, and so I thought it was pretty seamless today. And it's, you know, they've had a chance to meet with the players, and their skill set as coaches certainly is really good.
Speaking of tailback, you've gone through a few guys, and they've all got experience, but what are you looking for to spring out of that position for guys in terms of stepping up?
Some of it's going to come into play. You'll see some things in practice, but we have got to we've got to extend plays this year, and we've got to be able to have a guy get in a one-on-one situation and make a couple people miss and show explosiveness to where we can take a 10-yard gain and turn it into a 60-yard gain. And some of that comes with experience, some of it comes with another year in the weight room, but we have got to become more explosive at the tailback position. We feel like we've got a good core group of guys there. Who's going to rise to the top and be the starter? We're not as concerned as far as that, as opposed to what couple guys really can bring a lot to the table, and that's going to be a competitive position as well.
How does someone like Andrew Wingard get better? Because he seems like he's already on the line, and then
Right.
he gets back in the secondary.
Well, he certainly adds a lot, always coming in and stirring stuff up in meetings. You know what, he's put on some lean muscle mass. I think he's up to 210 pounds now, and he's a lot stronger, and that's going to help him. Certainly another year of experience. We're going to add some schemes during the course of the spring, but not drastically. But Andrew's a really competitive guy, and he wants to be the best player he can be, and that means each day going out, and there's little nuances within the position. You don't have the same position coach for 2 years in a row now, and that's certainly gonna help him as well.